Dear student, welcome to ACE Online digital platform of ACE Engineering Academy. Myself, Dr. G. Balaraju, Professor of Mechanical Engineering. In the present video, I am going to discuss NAT as well as MSQ related to IM and WAR subject under GATE 2026 Score Booster Series. So coming to this particular subject, the most important topics are only 4-5 topics you can find in the syllabus. So what are those topics? The first important topic is CPM and PET, critical path method and PET, program evaluation and review technique. Next important topic is inventory control. Under inventory control, we may be finding question related to basic EOQ model. Next important topic, linear programming. Under linear programming, graphical method. Then simple queuing model where we can find 4 formulas. Only single server queuing model only we have. Sequencing and scheduling, n jobs and one machine. So these 5 topics if you complete, then you can score so easily 6 to 7 marks. Okay, this is the first and the foremost thing I need to highlight. And coming to the present topic right now, numerical answer type questions and multiple select questions. So what is the problem with the NAT? Sky is the limit. You don't find any range. So normally MCQ will give the some at least range. You are doing any mistake, then there is a possibility of some corrections. After looking at option, your answer is not at all nearby, then there is a possibility of some correction. And you can rethink and you can reattempt. But in case of NAT, whatever answer you are getting, that itself final. And it is really a troublesome only. So that's why we have launched this particular course. And coming to MSQ, so multiple options. So there is a possibility of more than one answer for the question. So you have to think in the different directions. And what are the possible questions under MSQ? That also we are going to cover. Yeah, now let me start. So the first thing is this type of data. You know, it is frequently asked question in examinations. Last 5 years papers if analyze, more than 3 times we had question like this. So this question how to handle? 2 options available to us, 2 tools we had. One is AON, another one is AOA. So AON, AOA, so which is the best option for us now? AOA is really tough, and if the question is project completion time or it could be even a float or slack, such cases generally we use AOA diagram. In case of project completion time, the best thing we can just use only AON. Now the question can be answered by using AON. AON diagram I am using. So P has no condition. Q after P, R after P, S after Q, T after R, 12, U after R, what is the duration of U? 8, V after ST, so ST both will give V, what is the duration of V? 16. Next W after UV, W, duration how much? 8. X after Q, from Q you can take X, duration how much? 2. Y after V comma X, V comma X, Vx will give Y, 5. Now in this, what is the duration? Any answer from anyone? Okay, take the critical path. Critical path, yeah, anyone? Okay, so can I get answer? Path and duration you can take and get the critical path. Path and duration. By observation you can answer, or else you can take systematically PQXY. PQXY. How much? 16, 18 plus 5, 23. Next path is PQSVY. Along this path 16, 24, 30, 40 plus 5, 45. Next path is PRT. VY. 20, 32, 38, 48 plus 5, 53. Next PRT VW. Along this path 20, 32, 38, 48 plus 8, 56. PRUW. 20, 28 plus 8, 36. Longest path is our answer, critical path. So what is critical path in this? PRTVW. PRTVW. So minimum time for project completion time is equal to 56. So don't get confused with this minimum word. Minimum time required to complete the project is nothing but critical path duration. So less than 56 it is impossible to complete the work. What is basically project completion time? Completion of all activities. So that's why minimum time required to complete the project is nothing but critical path duration. Okay. So next, this question from MSQ. So how do you see it is identified MSQ? Like options or option is correct. So very basic level question. CPM is event oriented. CPM is basically activity oriented, right? CPM is event oriented is wrong. PET is activity oriented. So reverse actually. CPM is activity oriented, PET is event oriented. Next, coming to option C, project crashing results minimum indirect cost. So when we do project crashing, just get back to the crashing concept. In the crashing, just we have seen normal time to crash time. This white color line is indicating indirect cost, right? So total indirect cost reduces when crashing is generally done. NT to CT, when you move, then indirect cost reduces. So project crashing results minimum indirect cost, it is correct. Crashing can reduce the project duration. Yes, project duration is generally reduced in the crashing. Basically, crashing is nothing but project duration reduction. So this is also correct. So what about answer here? Option C, option D, both. Option C and option D, both are correct. Okay, for this question. Next. So this question from linear programming, and what is to be calculated? The maximum profit from the optimum product mix. So it is basically a two variables problem. So two variables problem, the best method is graphical method, isn't it? Graphical method is the best choice. And we can formulate mathematical model easily because the table available. Okay, from the table we can get the mathematical model. So instead of using P and Q, we can introduce x1, x2. Generally, the best thing what we can do, x1 is equal to number of units of P, x2 is equal to number of units of Q. So let us introduce some variables like a decision variables x1, x2. And coming to objective function. So what about objective function? Maximize Z. Profit mentioned, that's why I am taking maximization. And you see the 180 rupees. So profit 180 mentioned. So maximize z is equal to 100 x1 plus 80 x2 subjected to constraints. There are three constraints: R1, R2, manpower. Three constraints we had. 3x1, like this I am doing, 3x1 plus 4x2 plus 4x2 less than or equal to 24. Second constraint, that is R2 constraint, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 18. Third constraint is 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 18. x1, x2 non-negative. After having mathematical model, you can use graph. Graph you can use. x1, x2. This approximately you can mark. First constraint, 3x1 plus 4x2 less than or equal to 24. 3x1 plus 4x2 less than or equal to 24. It is passing through. x1 is equal to how much? 24 by 3, 8. 8 comma 0. And 4x2 is equal to 24. What is x2 value? 6. 0 comma 6. Less than or equal to 24. 0, 0 if a substitute, satisfied. Hence shade area towards origin. And coming to second constraint, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 18. x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 18. It is passing through 18 comma 0, 0 comma 18. And we said you can shade towards origin. 0, 0 if a substitute, satisfied. Next, third constraint, 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 18. 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 18, am I right? And x1 0 if a substitute, x2 is equal to 9. 9 refers to here 9 comma 0. x2 0 if a substitute, 3x1 is equal to 18, so x1 is equal to x1 how much? 6. Okay, this point. Okay, we said you can shade towards origin. Okay, sorry. Okay, here actually x1 value in this case, what is x1 value? 6 you are going to get, 6 comma 0, 6 comma 0. x2 value 9, 0 comma 9, and you can take this and towards origin. So feasible region, if you see, the feasible region is, this is a feasible region. What about this constraint? This constraint is called as redundant constraint. So don't worry about this constraint, redundant constraint. And the feasible region is with these points, corner points, and if you solve these two equations, you will be getting this point. So this is O, A, B, C. Okay. So we have to find out B point. For getting point B, solve the equation. What are the equation you have to solve? This one. 3x1 plus 4x2 less than or equal to 24. 3x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 18. So 2x2 is equal to 24 minus 18, 6. x2 is equal to 3. x2 is equal to 3. What about x1 value? x1 value, if you take now 2 into 3, 6, now 18 minus 6, 12, 4, 4 comma 3. B point 4 comma 3, and of course B point is going to give optimum value. Take the Z. Z is equal to 100x1 plus 80x2. Z is equal to 100x1 plus 80x2 z at 4 comma 3 100 into 4 plus 80 into 3. How much it is? 400 plus 240, 640. So answer is 640. This is actually maximum profit. If you take the remaining, you can verify otherwise. 0,6 you can substitute. 100 into 0, 0, 80 into 6, 480 you are going to get, but 640 is the highest. 6,0 if you take 600 only. So highest value 640. Okay, next question. So this is actually MSQ type. So in this question, solution mentioned. What is the solution? X1 is equal to 9, X2 is equal to 4. He has given solution. X1 is equal to 9, X2 is equal to 4. Solution given, and LP model was given with three constraints, 2 variables, and optimal solution available. Which one of the following options is or correct? Like MSQ type. Objective value of dual model is 148. Actually LP model was given, and the question that option is dual model. So there is a duality principle. Objective value of LP model is equal to objective value of dual model. So whatever Z max you are going to get, that is nothing but W minimum. So the question is objective value of dual model is nothing but objective value of LP model. So the first part is taken directly Z max. So Z max only we are going to take. What is the Z max value? 12 into 9 plus 10 into 4, because this is mentioned, no, already it is given, solution is given. So 12 into 9 plus 10 into 4. Plus 40, 148. This is absolutely correct. So option A correct. Objective value matching. Next, shadow price of R1 is 0. Shadow price of R1 is 0. Shadow price of R1 is 0 means, what is basically shadow price? Shadow price nothing but unit worth. Unit worth is R1 unit worth you have to find out. So how to get a 0 or other than 0? If the constraint is redundant, the unit worth is equal to 0. So shadow price is nothing but unit worth. If it is not used, that is, if it is not used means LHS value is not equal to RHS value, then we can say it is not completely used. Okay. So redundant constraint, how to identify means solution you can substitute in the constraint. Then you can get the clarity. If LHS is equal to RHS, fully consumed or maybe fully used, it is non-redundant. If LHS is less than RHS means you can say it is redundant. Got the point? So substitute in the first constraint. X1 plus X2 is equal to 18 is required. Substitute X1 value 9, X2 value 4, 13, 18. What do you understand now? It is not fully used. LHS is not equal to RHS since this constraint is called as R1 is a redundant constraint. If it is redundant constraint, then unit worth is equal to 0. Unit worth or shadow price 0. Shadow price is equal to 0. So the option B, shadow price 0. Next, option C, 2 dual variables will get other than 0 value. 2 dual variables means how many dual variables you are going to get in this problem? This dual variable 0, right? Next, 2 dual variables means R2, R3, say it is Y2, Y3, and this is anyway Y1 is 0. And whether these are zeros or other than 0, dual variable nothing but shadow price. Just substitute the solution in this. So in this constraint I'm taking 3x1. So what about x1 value 9? 3 into 9 plus 10 into 4 less than or equal to 67. So 27 plus 40, 67 equal, right? So this is actually non-redundant constraint. So non-redundant constraint means that definitely y2 value greater than 0, not 0. Next, third constraint to take 4 into 9 plus 2 into 4 less than or equal to 44. 36 plus 8, 44. 44 is equal to 44. What do you understand now? It is also fully used. Fully used means non-redundant constraint. Non-redundant constraint unit worth is not 0. So two dual variables will get other than 0 value. Yes, option C also correct. All the three dual variables will get 0 value. Wrong. Okay, I repeat, in this question, what is the difficulty? Unit worth is equal to 0 for redundant constraint. What is basically unit worth? Shadow price. Shadow price nothing but dual variable. Okay. So here the question has three words: dual variable word, shadow price, and unit worth. Unit worth, redundant, non-redundant. Just try to get the clarity. Next. In a basic EOQ model, weekly demand is equal to 100 units. So it is a basic EOQ model already confirmed. Basic EOQ model means you know the formula for basic EOQ model. What is the formula? Under root 2D C0 by CC, isn't it? So in this D compulsory annual demand. D always annual demand. C0 is ordering cost. CC is equal to carrying cost per unit per year. If it is annual demand means. So what was given? Weekly demand mentioned 100. So first you take yearly demand. D is equal to 52 into 100. Weekly demand 100. How many weeks in 1 year? 52. So 5,200 you are going to get. 5,200 units. And holding cost mentioned 10 per unit per month. So CC is equal to 10 rupees per unit per month. Convert this into year. So 10 into 12 per unit per year. C0 ordering cost. Ordering cost how much? Ordering cost was given 500 per order. So 500 per order directly you can take. And just substitute in the formula. 2 into 5,200 into C0 500 divided by CC. CC is equal to 10 into 12. So get this value, how much it is? $208. Can you verify this? 208 units. $500. Yeah, right. 208 units. Next. A company procures 10,000 units annually. The annual holding cost per part is rupees 10. The cost of procurement is rupees 500. The unit cost is rupees 120. The supplier is willing to offer 5% discount. It is actually a discount model. So what is given here? Supplier is willing to offer 5% discount on unit cost if the quantity is more than 750 units. Then the most economical order quantity. So how to deal the discount models? In case of discount model, first you have to calculate EOQ. Whether the EOQ is able to satisfy the discount or not, check it out. If it is able to satisfy the discount, then take it granted it is answer. If it is not satisfying, then we can make use of comparison. You got the point. So first you have to calculate EOQ. So first EOQ can calculate. EOQ is equal to square root of 2D C0 divided by CC, where D is equal to annual demand, C0 is equal to ordering cost, CC is equal to carrying cost. Under root 2 into D value 10,000. Ordering cost mentioned, procurement is nothing but ordering cost. 500 divided by CC value 10 rupees per unit annual, right, per annum, so 10. So how much it is? 2 into 10,000 into 500 divided by 10. So it is 1,000 units. What is the discount actually? 750 above. So Q 750 and above means 5% discount according to the policy, supplier policy. So how much we got? EOQ value 1000, right? So EOQ can satisfy the discount policy. The EOQ value can satisfy the given discount policy. This implies best order quantity or most economical order quantity. Best order quantity is nothing but EOQ, that is 1000 units. So answer is 1000 units. So EOQ as well as discount, both you are going to get with 1000 units. So no need to go for any comparison in this question. Next, this question from N jobs one machine. N jobs one machine and indirect question. Minimum average flow time. Minimum average flow time means SPT rule can give minimum average flow time. There are two rules widely used in N jobs on one machine. So one is SPT, shortest processing time, another one is earliest due date. So what is the beauty of SPT rule? SPT rule can give minimum average flow time. EDD rule can give minimum average tardiness. The question is minimum average flow time. SPT rule can give minimum F bar. So use SPT sequence. SPT rule can give minimum F bar. What is the SPT sequence? SPT, shortest processing time job sequence, you can take. The minimum you can take first. What is the minimum in this? 4 is the minimum, right? So you can take job 6 first. Next minimum is 6, that is the 4th job. Next minimum is 7, that is the 3rd job. Next 2nd job, then 5th job, finally 1st job. Okay, check it out. 6th job 4, 4th job 6, right, this one. Next 3rd job 7, 8, okay, 5 and 1. After having this, you can find out average flow time using table. Job processing time and flow time or completion time. It is simply FJ. Which order you can take? 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. And processing times you can take 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 0 plus 4, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, 17 plus 8, 25, 25 plus 9, 34, 34 plus 10, 44, isn't it? So we are taking the cumulative value. 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, 17 plus 8, 25, 25 plus 9, 34, 34, 44. Then total sigma fj, total flow time. So how much? 44 plus 34 plus 25 plus 17 plus 10 plus 4, 134. sigma fj is equal to 134, f bar is equal to 134 divided by 6, 22.33. So answer is 22.33. So answer is 22.33. Yeah, actually, so there is a problem with the messages. Right. So next question is, in a single server queuing model, mean arrival rate is at 10 per hour. The mean service time is 5 minutes. The expected number of customers in the system. The expected number of customers in the system. So this question is straightforward. First, you can take the lambda. Lambda is equal to mean arrival rate mentioned 10 per hour. Mean service time is equal to 5 minutes. So how to find out mu value? Mu nothing but mean service rate. Service time mentioned. So 1 divided by 5 into 60. This is equal to 12 per hour. So mean service rate is equal to reciprocal of mean service time. Lambda mu we got. Then you can find out rho. Rho is equal to lambda by mu. So 10 by 12. Just keep aside. Don't go for the simplification. You keep aside. Don't take after decimal like a 0 point like that. Don't take. 10 by 12 only can keep. The expected number of customers in the system. Expected number of customers in the system means we have to use formula LS. LS is equal to rho divided by 1 minus rho. So what is rho value? 10 by 12 divided by 1 minus 10 by 12. So it is equal to how much? 10 by 2, right? 10 by 2 means 5. So answer is 5. Next, this is from forecasting. In this clearly mentioned exponential smoothing. Exponential smoothing method, according to exponential smoothing, new forecast is equal to old forecast plus alpha into error in that particular period. So what is the formula we use? ft plus 1 is equal to ft plus alpha into dt minus ft. So when the problem is given, just you can take the formula first. New forecast is equal to old forecast plus alpha into error. Error is equal to true value minus guessed value. Now look at the data. Actual demand for the month of November is 500 units. Actual demand was mentioned. So I write here D November. 500 units. D November. Next, whereas the forecast for the month of November was 450 units. Forecast also mentioned November month. How much? 450 units. If smoothing constant is equal to 0.4, alpha is equal to 0.4. It is very simple question. We have to find out December. F December how much? So what is the equation? This is equation you can use. So F December is equal to F December is equal to F November plus alpha times of D November minus F November. Okay. Next, substitute November forecast 450 plus alpha 0.4, error 500 minus 450. How much it is? 0.4 into 50, 20 plus 450, 470. You can check it out. 470 units you are going to get. 470 is the answer. Next, this question MSQ type. Which of the following are correct? So definitely more than one option may be available here. So which option is correct? Equal weightage is used for simple moving average method. In simple moving average method, equal weight concept generally we use. This is absolutely correct. So A is correct. Exponential smoothing is a weighted average of n observation. So this is 100% correct, because when we are taking exponential smoothing, don't forget this formula, ft plus 1 is equal to alpha into dt plus alpha into 1 minus alpha dt minus 1 plus alpha into 1 minus alpha whole square dt minus 2, so on, alpha into 1 minus alpha whole power n into dt minus n plus 1 minus alpha whole power n plus 1 into ft minus n. This is actually expansion of exponential smoothing. So it is a weightage in the exponential series. So how the weight is distributed in the exponential manner like this. The weight distribution is like this. Weight with respect to time. So that's why it is weighted average of n past observation. It is 100% correct. Lesser alpha results less smoothing effect. It is absolutely wrong. Less alpha results more smoothing effect, because there is a formula alpha is equal to 2 divided by n plus 1. In this formula, just you can observe, for stable demand n should be high, and moreover n value low means then automatically what will happen, alpha value is going to be high side. In case of unstable demand, more adjustment is required. So naturally alpha value is going to be more for adjustment. But what is actually lesser alpha results less smoothing effect, lesser alpha results more smoothing effect. So this is wrong. Delphi method uses trend line. Actually Delphi method is a qualitative method. So we know Delphi method, market survey, both are qualitative methods. So mathematical equations are not used for Delphi method. So this is absolutely wrong. What is the right answer for this? A as well as B, both are correct for this question. Next, this question from assignment model. So how do you say it is assignment model? There are 4 jobs and 4 missions. So there is a confusion regarding this particular title. 4 jobs and 4 missions means this problem can be taken as n jobs and m missions, which is under sequencing and scheduling. So there is a keyword, maybe if you continue the statement, then if you read the statement continuously, then you can understand it is not a sequencing model. One machine can process only one job and one job can be processed on only one machine. Okay, from this statement, it is revealed that it is not at all concerned with sequencing and scheduling. It is only assignment model. So this problem is assignment model. Maximum total processing time. Generally, the maximum total processing time, this is actually objectionable. Maximum total processing time is generally objectionable. It should be minimum. So there is a printing mistake. It is actually minimum. Minimum total processing time is, profit means it could be maximum profit, but the question is, it is like a mistake here, printing mistake. Minimum total processing time you have to find out. So which algorithm we are going to use? We are going to use Hungarian's algorithm. According to Hungarian's algorithm, so what exactly we are going to do? Row minimum we will be taking. For each row, 7, 3, 4, 8, the minimum is 3, 2, 3, 3, and subtract. 7 minus 3, 4, 3 minus 3, 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 8 minus 3, 5. Next, 6 minus 2, 4. Okay, so 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 2, 1, 6 minus 2, 4. Next, 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 3, 2, 9 minus 3, 6, 3 minus 3, 0. 4th row, 10 minus 3 is 7, 7 minus 3, 4, 3 minus 3, 0, 6 minus 3, 3. Is it right? 7, 4, 0, 3. After having row reduction, you can take the column minimum. 1 here, 0, 0, 0. After column reduction, what exactly you are going to get? Check it out. 4 minus 1, 3, 4 minus 1, 3, 1 minus 1, 0, 7 minus 1, 6, 0, 0, 2, 4, 1, 1, 6, 0, 5, 4, 0, 3. This is actually solution matrix for us. In the solution matrix, single 0 is going to be the answer, right? First row 1 0, with this is cancelled. If I take this, no, this is cancelled. It is understood that you have to use lines, straight lines you have to use. So if you use straight lines, okay, one line I can take like this, another line is like this, and one more line, choice is yours. It could be horizontal or vertical. After having this, now you can go through the lines intersection. Where are the lines intersection? This is a lines intersection, and we'll be writing uncovered elements minimum is a minimum, this is a minimum. So directly I am writing. So 3 minus 1, 2, 0 as it is you can write, 1 minus 1, 0, 5 minus 1, 4, 3 minus 1, 2, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 3, 0. This is to be added 3, 6, 0, 6, 5, 0, 3. After row and column addition, we got this, and even straight line method I have applied. Here we are going to use single 0 for the assignment. First row 2 zeros, second row 2 zeros, third row 2 zeros, fourth row only 1 0. Choose this. If I am choosing this, automatically this 0 cancel, this 0 cancel. Next, again, if I use this 0 is getting cancelled. So use lines. Again, you have to use lines. How many times you have to use lines means until you have to get the solution. So you have to use lines again. One line here, and the next this could be 2 zeros are there, and if I use this 2 zeros means 1 here, and this, so there is a possibility of some problem here, so that's why you can change this. So what we are going to do, 2 0 0 4 2 0 0 3 0 3 6 0 6 5 0 3. This is our solution matrix. So carefully you can use the lines. So what are the minimum lines only you have to use? Okay, for that these zeros you can cover with one line, one horizontal is enough, right? Next, these 2 zeros you can draw one vertical, right? Only one horizontal. So with the 3 lines you could manage all zeros. So minimum lines only required. This is the tricky part, is minimum lines you have to use. What are the uncovered elements in this? Uncovered elements, 2 is uncovered element. Next, what we are going to do, this uncovered element you have to subtract from all uncovered elements, like a 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 0 as it is, 0 as it is, 4 minus 2, 2, next 2 minus 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 5, because it is intersection element, 6 plus 2, 8, 0, 6, 6 minus 2, 4, and 5 as it is you can write, 5, 0, 3 minus 2, 1. So 2 minus 2, 0, you can write here, 2 minus 2, 0. This matrix. In this matrix, you have to choose the answer. So single 0 is the answer. This is single 0. These zeros are cancelled. Next, first row 2 zeros, second row 2 zeros, third row 2 zeros. Column wise you can check. 3 zeros in the first column, 2 zeros in the second column. Here only 1 0. You can choose this. This is cancelled. Now you can search for the row and column wise, 2 zeros and 2 zeros. Anyone you can choose. Multiple select, like a multiple answers for this. This I am taking. This is cancelled. This one is cancelled. So answer could be A2 1, B2 2, C2 4, D2 3. A2 1 how much? A2 1 7, B2 2, C2 4 3, D2 3, 9, 12 plus 3, 15. So one more answer you may be having for this question. 0 0 0 2, 0 0 0 1, 0 5 8 0, 4 5 0 1. So one more answer is possible for this, or so as usual we can take this 0, these are cancelled, this 0 you can take, this is cancelled. Now instead of taking first one I can choose this. So what about combination here? A2 B1 C4 D3. So 3 3, A2 how much? 3, B1 6. Let's check it out. 3 plus 6 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 3 15. Same answer. So the problem has multiple optimal solutions. Okay, so this is regarding assignment model. Next question, maybe last question here. The initial basic feasible solution using VAM. So this question from transportation model, and clearly mentioned VAM you have to use, Vogel's approximation method. Before proceeding, check it out whether it is a balanced model or unbalanced model. You substitute the supply and demand. Supply values you can keep first, supply, demand. What about supply values? 100, 150, 125. 100, 150, 125. Demand 100, 160, 150. 100, 160, 115. So total demand, total supply 250 plus 125. 250 plus 125, 375. Total supply 375. Total demand 260 plus 115, 375. So total supply, total demand same only. So it is a balanced model, and we can make use of penalties. So how the penalties are calculated? So row and column wise we can take the penalties. Just let me solve here itself. First row penalty, directly I am writing 5 minus 3 2, penalty 2. Second row 6 and 4 difference of 2. Next 2, same values are getting. Column wise I am just writing here. 5, 4 and 3 penalty is equal to 1. 6 and 5 penalty is equal to 1. 3, 6 penalty 3. So highest penalty the D3 column. So D3 column is allocated. Least cost is 3. 115, 100, 100 you can allocate. So 100 over 15 balance. So delete S1. S1 is getting deleted, and repeat the process of the penalties. 2, 2, column wise 4 and 3 penalty 1, 6 and 5 penalty 1. So 1, 1, 2, 2, highest penalty 2. But there is a tie. Suppose if I choose this to 4 is there, if I choose this to 3 is there, least cost. If tie occurs with respect to high penalty, we can choose the least cost. So in this least cost is 3. That's why I am taking this S3 row. This is selected. 125, 100, 100 units you can take. 100 over 25 balance, and delete D1. If D1 is deleted, square matrix left over. In the square matrix again find out the penalties. 6, 7 penalty 1, 5, 6 penalty 1. Column wise 6, 5 penalty 1, 7, 6 penalty 1, 1, 1, 1, like all are ones. Any one you can take, but the least cost you can choose. Suppose if you choose this D2 column, 6, 5 is the least cost. If I choose this, 6 is the least cost. in this row, S2 row, 6 is the least cost, S3 row, 5 is the least cost. We can choose this, 5 we can choose. 160, 25, 25 we can take, 25 cancelled. So 160 balance, how much? 160 minus 25, 135 left over. And with this S3 deleted, once S3 deleted, only one row left over, this is 135 and finally 15. This is the answer. And check it out, 100, 135 plus 15, 150, 125, column wise, okay, fine. This is actually answer for VAM. And what about total cost? Total cost using VAM, how much? 100 into 3 plus 135 into 6 plus 15 into 7 plus 100 into 3 plus 25 into 5. Everything covered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 covered. Yeah, 300. What is the answer? 300 plus 135 into 6 plus 15 into 7 plus 300 plus 1640. So answer is 1640. Okay, so with this I can conclude the session. I wish you all the best.